Welcome to episode 54. I almost said of the Alabama Ghostbusters, but we
well,
I mean, talking about it.
You're not technically wrong there, but that's not what this podcast is titled anymore.
No, we're episode 54 of the Bama Geeks.
We've been episode 54. It's like Studio 54 with less cocaine.
Hey, there you go.
Oh my! As soon as you say that, I go and start scratching my nose. This is good.
Less cocaine and David Bowie. Yeah.
I like David Bowie.
Oh, we all love David Bowie.
There's a documentary of him on HBO Max I saw today. I'm going to have to check out.
Yeah.
Ooh, wonder if it's the one that was in theaters a couple of months ago, or the one they were advertising.
Oh, it might have been.
Ooh,
yeah.
Okay.
We missed that totally.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, episode 54 of the Bama Geeks, not the Alabama Ghostbusters.
Yes.
We were discussing ALGB and the Ghostbusters community in our Patreon segment. We went about more than a half hour, almost 40 minutes in there. If you want to plunk down $5 and enjoy some behind the scenes discussions and some other insights we normally will not share on the main feed, patreon.com/BamaGeeks. If you don't want to fork over the $5, that's fine. Enjoy the main feed, and hopefully we'll be just as entertaining.
That's right.
So I'm Brock Parker, and my wife Jessica is here.
Hello, everyone.
My dear sweet friend and brother Bo Bearden is here.
Yes.
Our other dear sweet friend and brother Kevin Gardner is not. So we do not have Kevin this episode. We are Kevinless. It's almost like we're rudderless without him.
Oh, are we going to start talking about the ship, parts of the ship again?
We're not.
Okay.
Because he's not here to enjoy that.
When that thing on the back, what is that? I describe that as a thing on the back. Yeah.
No, he needs to be here to enjoy things like that.
Yeah.
But since Kevin's not here, he does have a very special message from On Assignment.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin is out in the field.
Yeah.
We are all in Birmingham. Kevin is not. So, Kevin, what's up? Where are you?
Guys, it's your good buddy Kevin here. Coming to you on the set of the Hobbiton movie set in New Zealand. Kind of waiting in line right now to go on my tour. It's actually kind of a rainy day, which the New Zealanders really don't like advertising that it rains here, even though it does. But yeah, I'm probably not going to have a whole heck of a lot of time to do any sort of tour or anything like that, or just any kind of visuals for you guys, other than maybe posting some pictures a little bit later, especially because it's raining and everything. But anyway, I just wanted to check in and let you guys know that Kevin's alive and well, enjoying myself here in New Zealand, and I'll be back with you guys as soon as possible. So you guys have a great one, and I hope you enjoy the episode. Bye.
And there we go.
And there's Kevin on assignment.
From the land down under.
Yeah, Kevin's been eating Vegemite. I think he did say he tried a Vegemite sandwich, didn't he?
Did he?
I think he did.
Oh, I have to
stick to his language.
Gonna have to definitely inquire about that.
Yeah. So Kevin, as long as we've known Kevin for the past 14, 15 years, Kevin has talked all about Australia and New Zealand. I mean, just wanting to be there. And thankfully, he has made it. He is down there. So he said, he actually, right before we started recording this evening, he sent us these videos and asked us to share it with you. We got one more we want you to see for Kevin, just because, he's in New Zealand. We're not trying to rub it in. He's not trying to rub it in. So, even though we'd love to be there with him, but let's go to him one more time. How about that? Let's see where he's at and what he's doing.
Checking in with Kevin.
Guys, guess where I'm at right now? First of all, New Zealand, but maybe you recognize something right over the edge of my head there. I am in Hobbiton. Check this out.
Gosh, it's beautiful.
Oh, man.
Actually, right next to the official bag end. That's that green door. I'm going to show you guys. Our instructor is actually speaking right now, but check this out.
Oh, nice.
It's actually raining fairly significantly right now, but this place, even in the rain, is absolutely gorgeous. Look at this. They're building some new exhibits down that way, some actual open hobbit holes that you can go into. And yeah, I'll see if I can take some other footage that you might can piece together. But yeah, this has been a phenomenal experience so far. So
I'm super happy for him.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
awesome.
I wouldn't even be mad if it was raining if I was in New Zealand.
And he's not. You can see that face. He is. I mean, look at this guy right here. Look at this guy. That is a happy man right there.
And as a man living his best life in the future.
So, yeah, exactly. We had just finished lunch yesterday, and he texted. He's like, "You're not going to believe this. It's 6:30 on Sunday morning. It was 11, or it was 1:30. 1:30
our time,
Saturday afternoon, our time.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, "Well, look at you. I'm glad you're up and awake. We finished lunch. We're eating breakfast.
Greetings from the future."
Yeah. So we absolutely love that Kevin has been able to go on this dream trip. He's been talking about it for so long. I could not be more happy for him.
Yep.
And we miss him here for this episode, but hey, please don't be missing us. Enjoy that time, which I know he is.
I have to say, we've done this many episodes, and I mean, this is the first time any of us had a trip or something kind of interfere with it. We've had sickness, but
sickness and other things interfere with the podcast, and
well,
yeah.
Well, I mean, we did have Dragon Con that kind of bumped one episode, but that's okay.
Yeah.
We gave him a 2-minute. We're in the hotel room and tired and old.
Yes.
It's just a nice check-in with everybody. So yeah.
So awesome, man. We'll catch Kevin back here live with us for the next episode. Scratch my eye. Hopefully you're watching on YouTube, and if you're watching on YouTube, enjoy this.
Well, the intro is going to be on the YouTube. It usually is. So.
Usually is, except for last time. Episode 53 stuff from YouTube. If you're wondering where it went, it's we've had audio issues for the last 3 or 4 episodes, and I got so frustrated and upset during the last episode. I said, forget it. I am not putting this on YouTube. The audio was terrible. I hope this is sounding much better. I've been playing around with it, some of our settings and our streaming software and everything else, and with the physical equipment here at the house.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully we sound better. Hopefully everything's been looking all right.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes you just have an off moment, and our audio has been dealing us fits lately. Yeah.
So if you're one of the YouTube watchers and wondered where the heck we've been for the last 4 weeks, sorry. I'm very sorry. I couldn't bring myself to be happy enough to put that. It's on the audio feed if you want to go back and listen to it if you haven't yet. Hopefully this is better. If not, you won't see this either.
At least he's honest. I mean,
if I ain't happy, you ain't getting it.
So many things. If Mama ain't happy, nobody happy. I guess Brock ain't happy. You ain't see it.
Yeah. But anyways, we'll go ahead and do our round table. You know what Kevin's up to, so
there we go. Kevin's segment's out of the way.
As of right now, as of tonight, recording this, Kevin is still in New Zealand and living it up with Hobbit coffee in his cup.
Hey.
Well, Bo, what you been up to, man?
Let's see. Of course, one of the things I've been up to, we'll discuss here later.
Yeah.
Just a little bit later on.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Not much. Let's see. I guess I'm 2 years behind, but I actually did it earlier today. I finally watched the Mortal Kombat movie.
The pandemic version?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I was so excited to see that movie, and then eventually, because it came out around 2 years ago, around my birthday, and then the world shut down.
Yeah.
So, I kept saying I was going to watch it, kept putting it off, and then finally today I was like, you know what, I want to watch a movie, and I was like, let me go ahead and watch it. So,
what'd you think about it?
I really liked it.
It was good, wasn't it?
Like they did a really good job of I know they're trying to do world building. They brought a lot of obscure characters from farther in the franchise into this movie.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of things I'm wondering, I know I'm the, what's his name? I forgot his name. He's I call the audience character. Cole. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's interesting. He got to do a couple of things. I was like, I wish some of the other characters got to done, but I kind of saw his power coming once he discovered what it was. But I liked the movie. It was really good. Like it had a lot of modern to it, but also it just kind of had enough to that kind of that 80s, 90s action movie vibes to it. So overall, I liked it. I liked it a whole lot. That's it.
That was the first movie that you and I saw, Brock, when we finally went back to the theater. We were able to go back in.
Yeah. Sonic was the last one we saw before the theater shut down. And then, Mortal Kombat was the first one back.
Yeah.
It sure was. And I have not honestly thought of it since.
I was going to say,
it's a shame because it really is a good movie.
Yeah. I think what also got me thinking of it, I think they finally officially announced the sequel.
Did they?
So,
Oh, okay.
Wait. Do you have any news on that when it might come out?
I just saw like was one of them actual, and it was just one of those it moves in the pre-production balls rolling type thing.
Okay, well, good. That movie needs a sequel. It was I thought it was well done for Mortal Kombat.
Well, they did an excellent job, like world building. Like instead of trying to do it in game order, they just went ahead and took like the whole the Mortal Kombat kind of world and put it there, and it's like ooh, because that's like the whole thing. I was doing the old Leonardo DiCaprio thing with Easter eggs, like. That's like,
yeah.
It's kind of like us here in the Super Mario Brothers movie.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, speaking of, I know we talked about it in the last episode. We took my son back to see it yesterday. Yeah. I noticed for the first time, it looked like a deck of cards logo, Lucky Cards. As an advertisement on one of the side of the buildings when they went back to Brooklyn.
Yeah,
I was like, "Oh, that's finally caught my eye," and I got really happy about that.
No, I can't wait till I can get that movie at home and I can like dissect all the little Easter egg type things.
It's already for sale on digital.
Yeah. I saw they were going to have I think that's going to be the new norm now. It's an easy way to fight piracy.
Yeah, we were flipping around and it said it was on Vudu, and it said for $30 buy this movie, and I was like. Yeah. We're going to go see it today in IMAX. Why is it already on here for sale?
Yeah.
And by the way, my son,
I was going to say, are you going to tell everyone what he told you last night?
Yeah. I was putting him to bed last night and he goes, "Hey, Dad." I was like, "Yeah, that's probably my top 3 of all time."
That's awesome.
I was like, "What's your other 2?" "I don't know."
He just knows it's up there in the first 3. Look, there you go.
He just knows he knows he loves it.
But just knowing him and his personality, that's a great rating or his review of it.
It was he really got excited telling me about all the Easter eggs he saw, and he's like, "Really, I can't tell you all of them because I saw so many."
Yeah.
And I said, "Well, he's 14 and a half."
That's awesome.
What'd you think? He goes, I absolutely loved it. He was really excited about that movie. His stepbrother, he texted him. He's like, "Are you going to be at the house?" The stepbrother may be going to stay with his mom.
Yeah.
But he was like, he even called his mom. Is like, "Hey, can I go to the movies tonight?" She's like, "No, not tonight. What are you wanting to go see?" "I was going to take my stepbrother to go see Super Mario Brothers." I'm like, "That quick?" He goes, "Oh, he'll love it."
Yeah.
So thumbs up from the teenagers for sure. Thumbs up from us.
I say, from everyone from 40s to at least 8. I know, at least young wise, at least 8. I think I saw a few 5 and 6 year olds at our screening. So.
Oh, we had one kid of ours just screaming his head off before the movie started.
Before.
Before. But I turned around and he was at the very back of the theater, and I almost yelled at the parents. There's one thing I can't stand is talking in a movie. I think we've mentioned that before. That's one of my biggest pet peeves is talking during a movie and then hearing a kid scream.
Well, he was kind of making a barking sound.
Yeah,
he was being he was out there he was just being a goofball, just making barking sounds and stuff. All them in the back row up there in the corner, and that once the movie started, once everything got to playing,
everybody was fine.
It was fine. So
it was good. Yeah. Thankfully, otherwise it would. Poor Jess's refillable popcorn bucket would have gone flying. So, but anything else, Bo?
Let's see. Gaming wise, I've been finally working on Red Dead Redemption. I'm about halfway through that game, it's a really good game.
Yeah,
and
I saw you and your son on. I saw your Twitch notification pop up
yesterday. We started to try. I streamed for a few hours by myself, and then I kept waiting for him to come downstairs, and he never came. So I ended my stream, and then he goes, "Well, I was wanting to stream," so we played some Mario 3 and some Mario Maker for a little bit.
Nice.
Which we did that. He also showed off one of the things. We went to Ollie's. Of course, you've been seeing the things popping up with some of the Ghostbuster toys from. At Ollie's, and we went to our local one, and I got him one. I didn't get it to him originally, but now he has one because thanks to us playing the board game. But he has a Fearsome Flush now. He's been wanting that thing forever, and I don't know where my original Fearsome Flush is. I need to go through my old toy box.
Every kid needs a scary toilet.
Yes, but yeah, he is in love with his Fearsome Flush. That is it. I picked me up one, and they also got me a slimed Egon variant. So if you guys are wanting to check out the Ollies up there, it was just Egon was the slime variant. That's the only one I've seen was Egon.
I've got all 4 of them.
Okay.
In fact, I think I've got 2 sets of.
See, I wanted them, but I was like, I don't really want to rebuy them because they're just repaints. But like the discounted price, I'll do that.
So do they have a lot of RGB things up there for sale?
Nope. The only thing they had that I found was Fearsome Flush and the Bug Eye Ghost. That's the only 2 RGB things they had.
Okay.
So no Puff Your
There's
Climber.
a couple more in our area. If I get some free time, I may investigate.
Yeah.
Now, is this Ollie's?
Hoover.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hoover. Okay.
By the Galleria.
Okay.
Yeah. And since we're on such with Ghostbusters, I'm gonna try to get with him Wednesday. My wife is going to be working or she's asleep, and I got some time to kill Wednesday. So me and Shane may try to get together, and I might try to start getting the sound put in my Proton pack.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
It only took me 10 years to finally get it to happen, but I think we're going to start working on it.
Oh, and we can definitely get to Shane in just a few minutes. We had a wonderful time with him up in Huntsville.
Yeah.
Yeah. Him and Caitlin.
Yeah.
And Ronnie and Jesse and Alex and his boys, and there was a lot of ALGBs up there in Huntsville.
There sure was.
So we'll touch on the Huntsville con because we got some stories.
Yeah. And the only other fun thing I've been up to, the wife decided she got LASIK surgery.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Yes, she did that. That was very interesting. Like I said, if for anybody who's thinking about it, like she tried to look into it about 8 or 9 years ago, and they told her she had some kind of weird formation in her eyes that wouldn't allow it to happen. So she got very discouraged by it. So 8 or 9 years later, she goes for a second, another consultation. They're like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like you can do it. So she did it. And like, I can't remember what her initial vision was, but it was pretty much bad. So, but like she got it done Friday at like 11:30. And on the way home, she was like, it's like somebody cut a ton of onions and like she could barely open her eyes.
Yeah.
That was the fun part. She slept through the night. We had to get back up and be back up there at 8 the next morning. They checked it and they already said her vision was at 20/20.
Ooh.
Nice.
So how is she today?
She's doing good. Like her vision's getting better, but like the way she described it, I'm going to say it's like a J.J. Abrams movie. Every bright light has a halo around it.
Well, this has been your HIPAA violation segment.
We cover it all on this podcast.
We violate everything. That's all right. No, I'm thrilled to hear that she was able to have that done. See, all that love for you and adoration that she has for you in her eyes, you ruined her.
Well, see, now I've got to be careful because usually, she might say something to me and I can, at least if she's far enough away, I can be like, or whatever. now I gotta watch what I do. So,
I will say this much. Jess has, she can't see too well out of her left eye off her in the peripheral vision. So I can sometimes get away with that. Or something. Yeah. I don't do that, but I could.
Oh, I see now. Okay. It's confession time here, right?
Well, sometimes you can't see.
That's
no, I don't do that, but I could if I'm sitting far back enough to the left out of her eye range, then I could do that. But yeah, you got no excuses now, man.
yeah, I gotta behave extra well. I mean, it's like I said, the same thing. It was just kind of the playful, but but I laugh now. I'm sure I'm going to be wearing glasses eventually because having a young child who likes to bring up, hey, look at this, Dad, and then I realize, hey, that's blurry. So
yeah. if you are watching on YouTube and you ever see me do this, it's because I am in my mid to late 40s with bifocals, and so the screen that I'm looking at, I can see clearly as everything right now, but then you see up my nose. So I'm. It's a little bit. You guys are a little bit blurry at this angle, but I don't want to look like a complete goof. So.
All right. Well, that's it for me. I'm tapping out. You guys talk.
Well, we haven't done a whole lot, outside of what we're going to talk about.
Yeah.
Like I said, what's up?
Oh,
sorry. I just thought about something I didn't talk about. I'm sorry.
What you got?
Go ahead.
Well, we went to the Bulls game Friday night.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
I didn't realize. I thought they were in the playoffs. Apparently, this is like the finals for them to win the President's Cup.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thursday night is supposed to be game 7.
That was a great atmosphere.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've been to one or two beforehand, but that's probably the most fun I've had at a Bulls hockey game.
Yeah, I imagine so.
Like they were like both teams were. Well, one of the Bulls players got hit hard like 2 minutes in, and the player for the Roanoke Rail Yard Dogs, he got ejected.
No,
that's how bad he hurt him.
Oh,
wow.
So yeah,
wow.
But the Bulls won 2-0. Yeah,
right.
So it was like I'm tempted if like we don't have anything going on, I might try to go if the game comes back to Thursday. Might be like try to slip off for that game Thursday if they make it back.
Yeah, that's what I told, because we couldn't go. We couldn't go Friday because he had to go and pick up. Yeah. He had to go pick up David Friday night. So we missed. And, of course, they played the game Thursday. They played the game Friday, so we weren't able to go to any of the most recent 2 home games in the finals here. So
yeah,
but I guess we'll get to the other point.
Yeah.
When we talk about when we talk about last weekend that we're all kind of grouped in together about.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. No, once again, now I'll be quiet. Sorry.
No, you're good, man. No, we love hockey. We got to see the Bulls play out of town during that last weekend. But yeah, this past weekend we took my son. My daughter went to the Taylor Swift concert in Atlanta. Had an absolute whale of a time.
Yes, she did.
She was telling me about it today when I dropped my son off. She actually drove for the first time to come pick him up to our meeting spot that I normally meet their mom at. So that was her first time. She and her boyfriend. First time I've gotten to talk to her new boyfriend, face to face for any length of time. Really, really nice guy. Sweet guy. So I'm happy for them, happy for her. And as long as he treats her well, he'll keep both of his kneecaps intact. But they had a great time. So we just had my son here this weekend. And so we treated him. Yesterday, we took him to the Birmingham Stallions game, who, that they unfortunately lost for the first time this season. But they've got a lot of players injured. But we went back to the USFL game and we had a good time. I've got a completely sunburnt leg. The one spot on me that I did not put sunscreen is now lobster red and feeling great.
So was it lotion or the spray sunscreen?
He does lotion.
I hate spray.
Yeah, the spray, I've got more sunburns than I want to thanks to the spray. So that's why I completely ruled it out.
Yeah.
That's why I was curious.
Same. I wound up, there was one time we went to the beach with the kids and, they all somehow turned out fine. I did the spray on my shoulders and wound up getting 2nd-degree burns.
Sounds about right.
Even after applying it a few times after going in the water, coming back out. So I do not mess with the spray. I had blisters all over my shoulders and had to go to the ER.
That is one of the most miserable feelings.
Yeah. So I will absolutely not use that spray. So we use lotion and I came out completely fine except that spot on my leg.
Wow.
Because it was 11:30 in the morning, that game. And thankfully by about 12:30, the clouds had come over. And so the sun wasn't beating directly down on us, but still overcast, you can still get sunburn.
Yeah.
But it definitely cooled off.
Oh, it definitely cooled off. It was nice. It was a great game, atmosphere for a game. But we did that. And then we wound up, he had not seen the Super Mario Brothers movie yet. And he loves Mario. It just adores it, plays it all the time. And so we took him yesterday evening and he got to see it in IMAX. And yeah, he fell in love with that movie.
Yeah.
I was so happy. And so that did my heart good to make him that happy. So,
yeah.
Outside of that, my college classes are done for the semester. I'm in a little bit of a break until the summer class, which is nice. I've only got 4 more to go till I wrap up my master's degree. Still a year away, but at least it's only 4 classes. It's a manageable schedule. We've made a joke on here. I don't know. I think we've made it on here in the past about, bleeding for your hobbies.
Yeah.
Jess, why don't you tell them what we've been up to the last couple of weeks, like during the week outside of work?
Well, we have been contributing to helping others out there by giving up some plasma. Yeah.
Yeah.
Brock is now joined in on the plasma donation, and he's had the couple of times he's gone. It's been a easy process for him with no major issues coming thereafter, because I did tell him that hydration is key, and he's been like, I hate drinking all this water. I was like, yeah, but you just gotta. So
hey, you can do the Powerade and Gatorade.
Yeah,
if you're worried about the sugar, the 0 sugar variant.
Yeah, Jess drinks this Body Armor Light. It's got 0 sugar and I think like 20 calories per drink.
Yeah,
and she's turned me on to the peach mango. It's fantastic.
Yes,
good. So I've been drinking that, after the fact, but I have been pounding a lot more water lately and everything, and I haven't had any issues. It was, not so for plasma donations, they do pay you, but that's been a nice side effect.
Yeah,
but the fact they do use
for medical research,
research and stuff like that,
right?
If they want to clone me, they can now. Good luck finding that interesting. But no, that's what we've been up to. That's I don't even know why I brought that up.
Okay. I didn't expect you to bring that up, but okay.
I didn't either, but the thoughts of bleeding, because Bo made the comment that one time you bleed for your hobbies.
Yeah.
It helped.
Bo's talked about his plasma donations before.
I need to go back. I quit doing it there for a while, but I need to go back and do it. I'm sure I'll have to go and have to redo the whole physical fun side of it again. I'm sure I'm still in the system, but they'll have to update everything.
Yeah. Not a bad process. Jess has had a couple of less than favorable experiences.
That's why I quit for a while
for me.
too.
Huh?
Well,
that's one reason why I quit for a little while too. I got a couple of hematomas, and to me, like, even though I got paid, like I feel, this is just me, I felt bad because I'm like, it didn't work out them, because technically if you go and even if they stick you and it doesn't take, you still get they still compensate you for your time. But to me, I'm like, I don't know if it's just my anxiety riddled nice guy brain. I feel bad because I feel like I'm taking advantage of the situation.
No, I get that, because like they'll tell me which arm and I'll give them an arm. And they'll start and they're like, there's no flow. We need to restick your other arm. So now I'm just like, I don't know really what to tell you. Just it might work in this arm, it might work in the other one, but every time they do a switch to the arm that I didn't tell them to do, it always works. So
And I guess this is nothing on the experience, but sometimes you have people who they do their job excellent, and then there are some people who are not as, I want to say, experienced as others. So everybody's got to learn. But some people make it better than others. I mean,
Yeah, and I've had good experiences, and Jess has had good experiences, except for the other night I came in after she had donated. Oh, I'm telling on you.
Oh. He's telling on me.
I came in and she's like, "Can you run to this restaurant and get us some food?" And I said, "Sure," because she didn't feel like getting back out. I came in, had her soup and everything else from the Mexican restaurant, and I walk in the door and I just hear, and I'm like, "All right, somebody didn't hydrate well enough, or I don't know."
I don't think that I did. I think I that particular day, I wasn't as able to drink as much water as I normally do pre-donation. And I don't know if I tried to eat kind of light, but I don't know if what I ate kind of upset my stomach. also kind of felt a little lightheaded at that time too. So I think there was a combination of a couple of things. But hey, once I did that, I was fine.
Yeah, she was fine.
I felt better. I was like, I should get that out of my literally had to get that out of my system. Oh boy, this is a great podcast.
And then queso and cheese. Let's have a good time.
No, no, let me tell you though, this soup that we're talking about from this Mexican restaurant in town, it is fabulous. It's like a chicken and rice soup. And they put avocados in it, and it's kind of like a cilantro kind of seasoning to it. It's fantastic. I love it.
It's a shame we're not going to give them a plug because that'll give away where we live.
Yeah. So it's kind of like a comfort thing for me. I love this soup, and
boy, she needed comfort after I got home.
Yeah.
So, part of me really regrets bringing this up now.
No.
Well,
we should have put this behind the Patreon page.
There's also ways to, if you decide that you don't want this, then there's always ways to just do away with it.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, you do what you want to with this information.
Oh, no, we're leaving it in. This is quality.
Okay.
Quality plasma talk.
Insights to us that you never expected to hear.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah. So anyway. We went off the
you took us off the rails. Brock Parker, you took us off the rails.
Longtime listeners know that we go off on tangents, and I apologize for that one. But hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Don't donate plasma for research. It's good stuff.
Yeah. Make you a little extra money.
Well, don't let that be the sole factor.
But hydrate.
Drink
6 to 8 cups. Yeah, 6 to 8 cups the day before, and 6 to 8 cups the day or prior to on the day that you donate.
Anything greasy.
Yeah, don't eat greasy food on the day you donate.
Lots of protein and
iron.
And good stuff for you.
Yeah. There you go.
And you'll have good experiences like me. I've enjoyed my last 2 experiences. And I plan on going back whenever I can take some time off because it's their office hours are during my work day and everybody's work day.
Yeah. And we don't like to be the people that show up close to closing time. That's a little wrong. Those people have worked hard all day and
you need at least a couple of hours to
been on their feet and you showing up getting close to time, that just makes them stay, longer. So
that's to me like I think places, that's why I like where places do the 30 closing time. Like instead of saying like 9 to 6, they say like 9 to 5:30. That kind of I mean, that's my cutoff. Like when you're thinking about something like that, where, they say you're going to go eat somewhere or something, and they close at 6, well, you show up at, 5:58.
Yeah.
I'm here before you close. I'm like, come on, man. You know.
Nothing grinds my gears more than people that come to my office at 5 minutes before 5 and they want to do something. And then, anyway.
I still say it should be mandatory. Somebody should work at least a year or 2 in customer service related.
Absolutely.
The world would be a better place.
Oh,
absolutely.
That is my world. That is the world I live in.
My first job was retail, and it's set me ever since.
Yep, I've had a couple of retail jobs, and I have no desire to go back. Yeah,
I miss some things about retail, but I don't miss the pay. The retail doesn't pay very well. Yeah,
and plus, the older I've gotten, the more introverted I've become, and so I don't want to deal with people a lot, especially in the public. So, face to face, I don't want to, but I was much better at that when I was younger.
Well, you're like you said, you're young, the outward type.
Yeah,
I'm still very extroverted, but I'm not as, I guess, I don't know. I'm calmer now that I'm older, but I do miss the old me sometimes.
I miss my energy. Yeah.
Yeah. The energy. Yes.
Oh, me. So, before we hop on to the other thing that all 3 of us have done in the last couple of weeks, we got Jess. She's got your Bama Geeks Southern word phrases.
Oh, man.
But before we jump off into that and jump off the intro, we want to invite you to join us on social media at Bama Geeks on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. You can find us all those places except episode 53 on YouTube, which we've explained. But also, if you want to chit chat with us in a more private, intimate setting, say somewhere like the front porch of your house, you can join us on Facebook.
Yeah.
The Bama Geeks Front Porch, where we sit and shoot the breeze and in a virtual way and, just bring out your sweet tea or unsweet tea if your sugar levels are too high, and whatever you need, we got it for you. Fun chat. Bama Geeks Front Porch on Facebook.